Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn how to convert your old VHS tapes into a digital format that you can save forever using equipment in the Digital Media Lab. The equipment we will be using today is our Toshiba DVD/VCR player, which plays your DVD discs and VHS tapes, and you will also be using the remote for it. Do not lose the remote, as the VCR has no buttons on it. If you don't have the remote, you won't be able to do anything. So the program we'll be using today is called the Roxio Video Capture, which will record what is playing in the VCR/DVD player. Roxio is located at the bottom screen right here and looks like a VHS tape on top of a disc. So just double click it to open. And we get our screen here. So you see a couple different options here. The first is name your recording. This just lets you name the video file for your recording. And it's not terribly important, as we can always go in and change it later, but it'll also help you find your video file after the recording is finished. For today, we're going to call our video Video 1. You'll also see down here quality. Now quality will control how nice your finished recording looks. You have a couple of different options. The first is high, then you have medium and low. High is the recommended setting because it has the best results. Low is far too low, even for a VHS tape, and you should not use it. Medium is not as good as high, but it takes up less room, which could be an important factor, for video files can take up a lot of data. However, to get past this, I always recommend bringing a large flash drive, either 100 gigabytes or bigger, or better yet, an external hard drive, around a terabyte or more, to store your files. You will have to bring some sort of storage device, as files will be deleted when the Mac logs off. So, if we have our quality the way we want it, and our recording the way we want it named, we just insert the VHS tape into the VCR. And you will see it begin to play on the screen, just like your standard VCR at home. Now the screen here will act as your TV, so you'll see the video start, and you can pause it, you can hit play, you can stop, fast forward, rewind, do all the same things you could do on a classic VCR. Note, if your video does not appear, you may have to use the remote to change it to the VCR setting. The VCR button is located near the bottom of the remote and says VCR on it with an orange background. So if the video is where you want it to be, you will then press record here and play with your remote. This will begin the recording. So, the tape is now playing. Normally you would hear sound, but I have muted it for the purposes of this video. So, while the recording is going, you have a couple of different options we need to talk about. The first here is pause. Now what pause will do is it will pause the recording, but not the VHS tape itself. This is useful if you're at a part of the video you want to skip, like a blank spot on the tape, or some section you don't want. So just press pause here, the recording will stop, but the video will keep playing, and you can pause, stop, fast forward, rewind the video as you want while it is paused, and then when you're done, just click to resume the recording, and the recording will resume. You also have the ability to auto-stop the video at a certain point using this auto-stop feature right here. Now you can auto-stop after 1 minute, 40, 60, 90, 120, or 180 minutes. So if you know how long your video is, let's say our video is 58 minutes, we can go and set it to 60 minutes, and the recording will automatically stop after 60 minutes. So this is important because in order to record the video, you will need to let the whole thing play. There's no quicker way to do this, as a VHS tape is in an analog format that needs to be converted to digital. So if you have a 2-hour tape, the recording needs to play for a full 2 hours. And no, you cannot fast forward the tape, because then the recording will just be fast forwarded, and that won't help you at all. So normally we would let the tape go to its end or wherever we wanted to finish. For today, I'm just going to hit stop on the remote, and then I'm going to click stop on the recording. Now, you'll see the screen change. I have a couple of new options we're about to address, but note that you only want to press stop when your recording is completed, because once you've stopped the recording, you cannot go back and resume it. So if you made a mistake, you'd have to start all over again. So only press stop in the program when you are ready for the video to be completed. So let's explore a couple of our other options here. Down here where this play button is, we can play the recording to see how it looks, and we can skip ahead, see how everything's looking. So if it looks good, we're all set. We can also, using these things down here, trim the video. So I can cut out a couple seconds at the beginning, or I can cut out a few seconds at the end, or whatever it is we want to do with our recording. So now we have the option down here to save our recording, which will save it as a file, or we can send it to Imovie for editing. Now, Imovie is Apple's built-in video editing software that we can use to make edits to our recording. However, if we just save the file, which is the default setting, it will save the file as a .mov, which only works on Apple products. But even here, we can use it to create a DVD with, which we will cover in another video. If you want to convert your movie to a more universal file, like a .mp4, then you will send it over to Imovie, which we will also cover in another video. Note, you can always edit your file with Imovie on a later day. So for now, we're just going to click Save Only, and then press Finish. We'll see a little blue bar appear up top, like we just saw, and then this little box that says your video has been saved successfully. Now, our video only took a couple of seconds to do, but the longer your video, the longer this process will take. And when it is finished, Roxio Video Capture will move your movie automatically to the folder called users/phpladult/movies/Roxio Video Capture, as it says up here. So now that we have our file, we can use it to convert it to a disc, like a DVD or a Blu-ray. We can send it to Imovie for editing. We can put it on a storage device to take home, or we can even post it online. And with that, our lesson is over. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at the Prospect Heights Public Library, and thank you for watching.